And that's interesting. You know, I really looked back at that moment for a lot of years with regret because I had gotten accepted into a bunch of colleges, and I decided to defer. I didn't get into the college I wanted to, which was Columbia, but I got into Trinity, and I got into USC, and I got into all these really great schools, but I didn't want to go so far away. And I had done this movie, and I was feeling myself, and was like, I just did a movie well done, so my phone's gonna be ringing off the hook. I ain't gonna have time for college. Did not work for a year until the movie came out, and then slowly started I got a manager as well, and then slowly just did a lot of indie films and kind of just kept like pushing at it. But I'll never forget that window of feeling like I should have been in college, I should have been taking classes. You know, when I was in high school, we just had National Teachers Day, honoring teachers, and I had to say something. I didn't realize, I've been thinking about him for a long time, and I looked him up, and he'd actually passed away a couple years ago, but Professor Konda-Parakis, who was my pre-calculus and calculus teacher at the Cooper Union before it looked like what it does now, because that was completely transformed. And he was just the most amazing teacher. And I thought for a long time, I took a civil engineering course at Columbia University one summer, and I just thought I was gonna do all these other things. I was gonna maybe be in math, I was gonna be in science, I was gonna be a marine biologist, I was gonna be something else, because I knew this acting thing eventually that Apollo Hook was gonna yank me off the stage and be like, we have real people who like studied at Juilliard to take these jobs, and you need to get a real job.
Even the Juilliard people, though, feel like someone with a hook is gonna pull them out at some point as well.
I've figured that out since, yeah. But it took a lot of years for me to even accept what it is that I was doing and call myself an actor, because I just felt so, I grew up around starving artists. So for me, I just felt so grateful for the opportunity, but it didn't see it turning into anything because it so often doesn't, And I saw that the door was open, and I kept my foot in it, and I kept pushing until someone slammed it in my face. And luckily, it's been over 20 years.